Party people. It is your man Jay Wells. I'm back at it again, and today I'm in the A for the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. As you can hear, it's a lively audience and event. There's a lot of people out, a lot of shows. Their claim to fame: 40 plays in 40 days. So there's a lot of playwrights here cutting their teeth, checking out their having readings for the Readers Theater. So what they'll do if somebody has like a new work, before they put legs in the cast to it and do a full production, if they're doing rewrites, they'll do a Readers Theater where they can hear a cast read it for the first time, get audience feedback to see what they need to tweak for their show before they do a full production. But then, oh, excuse me. But then there's other playwrights from around the country that'll come here and they'll have full productions and they'll show their show here, and people will come out and watch the shows. Great resource, great place for new actors, seasoned actors to come and be a part of something and continue to work, continue to hone their craft. Also, it's a great place for people that love theater to come out and check out theater and see some pretty good shows that are here. And you can see we got vendors here out and about. A lot of African garb. Whoop, I love that. Power to the people. Oh, I'm sorry. Then we got you see that down there? Shea butter. That's the fountain of youth. And so we're here at the Porter Sanford Art Center. So there's a lot of people out and about. One of the shows just got out. I didn't get a chance to see it. So I got a chance I volunteered. So that was cool. That was my first time volunteering and everything. So I wanted to do something a little different in terms of the festival, because the prior 2 years I was an actor with one of the playwrights in one of the Readers Theaters. And one of the things that happens here is that there'll be so many Readers Theater shows, people will come and drop out. So I was able to be a part of one of the shows because somebody dropped out. And that's what I did today. And I went to one of the workshops, how to pitch your play and your idea. That was very good. I got a chance to sit in on that class. It was taught by Professor Andre Minkins. He's done a lot, writer, director, producer, actor. Very talented brother, so I was glad to be able to sit in on his class and whatnot. And right behind me, this booth here, he's not in right now, but that's the booth of Baba G. For those of you that may know or may not know, Baba G, he, let me see, this right here, he worked on Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. That piece that you see Angela Bassett wearing, he made that. So all the jewelry that she wore in the movie Black Panther, Baba G made. And so this is great. So he's got a lot of original pieces here that if you get it, it's going to be one of a kind. And so, yeah, that's it. So I wanted to get a chance. I took for granted. I'm here in Atlanta. I'm at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. I'm like, man, sure, man, let me go ahead and blog about this experience. So this is my second day here. The first day I didn't catch, but I got some pictures. I'll put those in. Or you may have seen them depending on how I decide to edit it. So I'm gonna interview a few people, get some people on record, get a chance to, to talk and shout them out. So that's it. I'm a holler. Peace.
20, 21?
I was like 24.
24. So I may have been 30 something like that, And this man was 60 plus years old, right? And every morning he come to me, hey, you cats, hey, brother, y'all need to run with me. Y'all need to come out. He run every morning. Y'all need to run with me. What? And me and Chauncey got so tired of him, said, man, let's go. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Now, you got this young guy.
Right.
You got this 60-year-old man.
Right.
And I'm in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't finna be outdone by this old man. And I ain't finna let this young boy think he better than me and not run me either. But this man ran about 5 miles. And I think about after the first quarter mile, I was out of water. You know what I mean? about I think maybe a day and a half later, I got back to the hotel. you know what I'm saying?
Traditional theater, you have planning and timing. You sit down, you do a dry check. You come back, you focus. First, you get all the fixtures up and operating, making sure everything's working. You maintain that focus process. But when it's like urban theater, it's actually a live concert, you know, and you have only like 4 hour minute to program everything. And you have to be alert and know the consoles you're working with. But that theater background training, my first live concert experience as far as a major tour, I've been on several tours with the Black Chitlin Circus. I hate that term, but urban theater, but that's what it is at the end of the day, because they don't follow the proper formalities that you're trained with in traditional theater. Don't lose that if you are blessed to get a job like that. That's what keeps you sharp, and that's what union people respect. I've worked in several union Live Nation venues where I am known in there, you know, and it's a blessing for that. You get a lot of things established, and it's just so imperative to be humble for these beginners.
Yo, what's good, party people? Y'all see it? The Atlanta Black Crackers. I'm back out and about at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. Hey, how you doing? And so I just had to show y'all my purchase. I got the Negro League. A lot of history here. And so you see it right there. Atlanta Black Crackers. Talk about an oxymoron, black and cracker. That's two things that you don't necessarily hear together, but they together. So I had to show y'all off my cap. Right back here is my man, Mr. Ted, and his business partners. They got all kind of stuff that's related to the Negro League in African American history in this country. The Tuskegee Airmen, you know, we got some HBCU merchandise. Killmonger, bam. Mr. Ted, his business people. More stuff. We got the women right here representing Ida B. Wells, Coretta Scott King, Maya Angelou. Can y'all see that? But I just want to take a minute to show y'all some of the stuff that's going on here at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. And if you've never been, do yourself a favor and come, because once a year they have this festival, and it's a great place for artists to come and, you know, show off their works, and you can see a lot of creative and artistic people out and about. So I'm about to give me an interview, because I'm gonna give me some shea butter. That shea butter keep the skin all nice and smooth and glowing. That's the black people's secret, shea butter. All right, y'all, so I'll be back. What's going on, party people? It's Jay Wells. I got one, the talented, beautiful, and I'm gonna let you tell you about yourself. Akua Taylor.
What's up? How y'all doing? Singer, songwriter, actress, producer, writer.
All that. So I'm still out here at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. So let everybody know what your show was and what you did.
Right on. So my show was Song Lake. I don't know if that's going to be backwards on your real video, but
they'll be able to decipher it. If not, they can flip the video.
Flip it? Okay.
Yeah.
So Song Lake was here at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival on Wednesday, and it was a full house. I was so pleased and excited.
Nice.
The story was a folk tale about 3 angels who came to earth and collected all the problems of the world.
Wow, okay.
And so it's kind of like my wish for humanity. Like, if we could really just wash everything away, wouldn't that be nice?
That would be. So what was your inspiration for that story?
Really looking at the protest movements happening around the nation and around the world right now. Black Lives Matter, and then of course the fight for water with the Native Americans.
Oh, wow, okay.
You know, the police brutality that we're seeing on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And just feeling like I wanted to say something through my art.
Nice.
And I just really feel like the spirit of goodness and the spirit of God needs to come and help us.
Yeah.
You know, because the things we're dealing with right now are like bigger than us.
Yeah.
And it seems like a force of negativity that's trying to creep in. So with my piece, with my art, I'm wanting to bring a better energy into the community. Okay. You know, for our healing and for our well-being.
That's dope, because I think it's very important, especially with art. A lot of people, I know for myself, we find inspiration in different things in art. Right. And so sometimes, you know, the humor or the entertainment can be kind of mindless, but it's always good when somebody can infuse something with the message to be able to educate people and bring awareness to something. I think that's very, very important that we have that in art.
Exactly.
And so that's dope.
Yeah.
And so you sing also, right?
I sing. So yes, I was telling the story with my music in between the story. So the whole show had live music as well as acting, as well as dancing. So it was like a full experience.
Man,
so, and then here at the festival, I am selling CDs. So if you do come through, definitely get some music. Or if you can't make it to the festival, you can check me out on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Bandcamp is also where some music is available.
That's where I'm going to get her social media and everything, because by the time I post this, y'all probably won't be able to come up here to get her music. But y'all can reach out to her on social media and everything, because she got the CDs up here. What, 1 for 15?
Yeah.
1 for 15, 2 for 30, 3 for 45. We got them deals popping. Yeah.
That good math.
Man, Akua, thank you for taking time to talk with me.
Thank you too.
So let everybody know where they can find you at.
Right on. So all social media, you can find me at Akua Taylor Sings. So that's AkuaTaylorSing. So that's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all forms of social media. Check me out there.
Basically, you can Google her and find her.
Right.
Big time.
Yeah.
But man, so I'm going to shake it. Akua.
Appreciate you.
Boom. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
We out here at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace. What's going on, party people? I got a very honored and distinguished guest, and I've been walking past this man all week, I gotta confess, and he just sat down to talk with me. Very influential artist. You've seen his work everywhere. If you've been inside of a black shop, he has a very famous piece called He Ain't Heavy, and it's with a black man reaching down to help pull another black man up over the wall. Very honored to be here and talk with Mr. Gilbert Young.
And thank you, man. I'm honored that you're here. So we're having a lot of fun, and just to get a few minutes that we sit down and get to know each other has been my pleasure so far. And I've been doing my art for over, since I was a little boy, and now as an old man, I'm still doing it. I love it every day.
Yep. Yeah. Now he's still doing his art, and he's taking the time to influence people such as myself, y'all. He was outside, heard me talking about my involvement in Black Panther, and he took the time to sit down and really school me and talk to me about some things, really help motivate me, and I really appreciate that. And so I got the salt of the community here, and I got the piece, He Ain't Heavy, and he autographed it for me, so I'm honored, I'm touched, and glad that he did that for me. And so, Mr. Young, do you have anything that you're working on now? Anything come in?
Well, yeah, I'm working on I've been commissioned to do 2 large murals in the city of Atlanta during the Super Bowl time. It's going to be unveiled at that time. It has to deal with the civil rights movement. So there's going to be some strong statements about civil rights and the struggle of black people in this nation.
Wow. So y'all be on the lookout for that. If y'all are around, y'all close during that time, come during the Super Bowl, come check it out. And so...
yeah, and I expect for you to be there. I want you to be there.
Yes, sir.
And because, this is about us. Mm-hmm. And we don't get a lot of opportunities to do things on such a scale that will probably influence a lot of other people, and such as ourselves, such as our community and other communities that may look at it. But the most important thing to me is that the young people in my community that I'm from that look at this and say, you know what, I can do that, and I can even do it better.
Yes, sir.
So I'm looking for the best of us to come out and outdo what I do.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir. He been here all week, dropping jewels, dropping knowledge, dropping information. Mr. Young, do you do any kind of social media?
I have a social media, yes.
Okay. Where can they find you at?
Your Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Okay.
The whole 9 yards, so we're out there trying to spread the word, trying to make these young people who have dreams about being something to go ahead and commit to doing that. and putting their soul into what they do. And believe me, it will pay off. It may take a long time, but it does pay off.
Yes, sir. And so your social media is your first name and your last name? Is it Gilbert Young?
Yes, Gilbert Young.
All right, Gilbert Young at all social media handles. And again, I want to thank Mr. Young for taking the time to just sit down and talk with me. We're going to chop it up some more, and I appreciate it.
All right.
And so, Mr. Young, thank you.
All right, thank you.
I'm going to give you a little dap here.
All right.
All right. All right, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.
All right. Because we actually think the beauty. People ask me, how do you get inspired? What do you get inspired about? I get inspired every time I see a black person. I don't see any ugly black people any longer in my life. You have to be a car victim or something for me to say that's an ugly person. Because there's beauty in everything that we do. We're the most creative people I have ever experienced. We do things in spite of. We do not do things because we have the right bloodline, the right amount of money. Grandma could fix a meal that lasts a whole week. You actually get tired of eating the same thing. Okay? But she add a little more pepper in it, a little more tomato, and it'd be a different meal. But we know it's the same, but it is. I don't eat beans anymore because I ate every bean in the world. Okay? And there's nothing like a cold plate of beans.
Yo, people, it is chunky here. Look at all these people. It has finally turned up for the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. We got a lot of people standing in line waiting to go see one of the shows that's going on. I got to look at the program to see what show it is. But I just wanted to show you, get a little B-roll, see all the beautiful black people that's out and about this wonderful evening.
I'm singing a song. Baby, please come back home, yeah. Baby, please.
Beg, sir.
Come back.
Alright.
When you get some medical, and if you had a bruise or something, you just slap some of that on and you got on with your life. We didn't have no money for no time. When I was growing up, we had real music. We had real artists like Ella Fitzgerald, Ray Charles.
Nightmares exist too persistently, gallantly, evil eyes with intent to dismiss peace. Confusion's the illusion that vehemently paints intrusion to one's inner core. One tore, bore down, and sore. From iniquity's bruise to wounds of transgression, molding and making, building and shaping, to learn that lesson.
Parentheses before excuse, excuse before mind for multiplication, multiplication before division, division before addition, addition before Sally, Sally for subtraction. See, guessing I hate math because it acts as if the number line represents your lifeline. Wow. But I remember just this morning I prayed and laid my life before you and asked you to, implored you to make me the best I can be, asked you to use me in ministry, but wonder if you could wait for me to do this one thing right quick. But I'm getting sick of putting you on pause for no other cause than selfishness, and I'm confused about why you let this kind of thing continue since you're omnipotent. I know that it's in you to deliver me with one word or one touch. You can make me obey. You can simply will me to stay in fellowship, but I keep straying and playing with fire, having to claw my way home with the scars of dire circumstances I barely escaped.
People, it's me, Jay. I'm still out and about at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. We have the lovely lady right here. Let the people know who you are, man.
Hi, my name is Mars from T on Mars from Brooklyn, New York.
Word, T on Mars. We got the other part of that. Let me see. You're the Mars half, right?
Mars.
And we got T. You want to get on camera?
I'm T.
Bam. And we got T here too. Bam. T on Mars. I can't see my finger, but yeah. T on Mars. So, y'all from Brooklyn, New York, right?
Yes.
So what are you guys doing out here at the theater festival?
Well, we found out about the theater festival and decided to be part of it. It's the first time we're vending out here in Atlanta, and I love Atlanta. Been here a couple times,
okay,
so I'm really happy to be part of this.
Nice. Okay, I gotta ask you a question. Who has the most black people, Brooklyn or Atlanta?
I don't know. I think Atlanta.
Atlanta? That was a trick question. That was a trick question.
Beautiful out here.
Yeah. And so, what are some of the things? Can I show people what you guys have?
Most definitely.
So, what can you tell us about some of the stuff you have here?
We have some imported jewelry from different parts of Africa. Some handmade pieces I made. These are all gemstones. Pieces I made here. These are from Senegal, Tuareg tribe right there. I have all raw crystals. Coptic crosses, healing products like sages, Palo Santo, resins, natural soaps.
We need the soap, y'all. Make sure y'all are bathing. Get your soap.
And raw black soap. And of course the shea butters.
Oh, that shea.
Yes.
The black person's fountain of youth. Shea butter. We got the white shea butter and the yellow shea butter. Get you that shea butter so your skin can glow.
Yes.
She's, if you see her now, I don't know how old she is. She's probably like 87, but she look like she's 27.
Thank you. I'm 34.
Oh snap! Oh,
yes,
that shea butter working. That shea butter working. Get you some.
Natural. Drinking lots of water.
Word. Hey, so where can people find you at? So if they're not in Brooklyn, do you ship?
We do ship. We are on Instagram, T on Mars BK. We're also on Facebook, T on Mars. Follow us. Email tonmarsbk@gmail. So we ship everywhere.
That's dope. So there is no excuse. So if you someplace, let's say like Utah, you can't get shea butter, the link is in the description. She got you. It might take a couple days because you out in the desert, but she will get it to you. Anything else you want to let the people know?
No, I appreciate just all the love that Atlanta has shown, and thank you for this interview right now.
Oh, I feel special. No doubt. So guys, thanks for tuning in to my vlog. It's been great out here at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. I'm going to be hanging out. I may or may not have another video, but I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to take a picture of the stuff so that way you can see it. I recommend the soap. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yes, it is.
And the hematite to keep you grounded.
Yes.
Yeah. So we out here, and I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace out. Party people, I am here, and I have another distinguished guest with me. And tell the people who you are, sir.
Baba G, official jeweler for the Black Panther, the movie.
Yes, you heard correctly. Black Panther, the movie. So we got a little connection here because I was telling him the other day I was a Jabari warrior in the movie, so we got a chance to talk a little bit. And so he was gracious enough to take a little time. He's actually working right now on the piece. So, yes, man, always working. Work on your craft, people. And matter of fact, you see the finger ring right here? I got a little piece of jewelry from Baba G, the man himself. Got the support. So, Baba G, so what are you working on right now, sir?
I'm putting this attachment here, this elephant pendant, attaching it to this chain for one of the artists and spoken word artists here at the Atlanta's Black Film Festival. So I'm working on this piece, and while we're being interviewed, it's a creative moment.
Mad creative. I appreciate you took time for me and everything. And so he grabbing the tour right now. So we're still here at the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. I got a chance to meet some awesome people, made some good friends, and made some good connections here and everything. And so I'm gonna take some pictures of Baba G's stuff. All this stuff is original. Some of these pieces is one of a kind when you get it, and when you look at, you'll recognize it because he made some of the stuff that Angela Bassett wore in the movie. Let me turn that so y'all can see me. Okay, yeah. And so, you know, I had to get a little piece of support and everything. So are you working on any other movies or anything coming up?
I just got a request to do The Avengers. It's a series of probably a lot of action movies, but offline, some melodramatic stuff. You know, I do a variety of lines. Produce certain pieces that you see Erykah Badu wear. Like
Really?
the wings that she was known, made popular. Other celebrity, Housewives of Atlanta, etc. So
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Baba G is out here doing this thing. And so one of the things I notice, a lot of people out here, there's a lot of artists and people that are creative that make jewelry and make other things as well. You're doing a lot of big things. Is there any kind of advice that you can give anybody out there that you can share, pass on, so they can, see some success in what they're doing?
Stay consistent. I prayed. I wanted my jewelry in the movie. I prayed. I requested it. And the phone rang shortly after that. And they asked me, was I that guy? And I said, yes. And so I sent them the samples of what they wanted immediately. And it was a deal struck. But it's just believing in it. And the Most High makes that manifest. You ask, seek, and be ready to receive it. So sharpen your skills so you have your confidence up. So when you come forth to deal with that, it's like, wow, we can do this. But I think about it every day. I like to honor my teachers, the different people I know in the community that support themselves by their crafts. In particular, certain jewelers that I know, Baba Juju, Love It, different jewelers I know that for 60 years or more have been doing nothing but feeding their families and supporting others through their skills. And we need to know that we can do that. Because sometimes we think, that 9 to 5 is our only salvation.
Yeah.
And it's been 48 years for me.
Wow.
And, this has been one of my many arts and trades, but this has always carried me where I need to go.
Wow.
Yeah, and build a few industries, when I say companies, I've employed up to 30, 40 people.
Wow.
It works.
Wow.
And believe in yourself.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Baba G, thank you. You heard it from the man himself. Believe in yourself. That's the difference between people that make it and the people that don't make it. Believe. It might not happen overnight, but you keep at it, it's going to happen. And this man is a living testament. 48 years of consistency, so just work and do your thing. And so, Baba G, thank you.
Thank you, King.
I appreciate you taking the time, for real. And I'm going to sign off. I'm going to see y'all guys later. I'm going to be posting this in a day or two. Oh, Baba G, are you on social media?
Social media. Baba G Yami. That's spelled B-A-B-A, capital G-I-Y, A-H-M-I-E-E. That's on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
And our website is ancientfutureandbeyond.com.
Okay. Ancient Future and Beyond. So I'm going to have the links to his social media and stuff below in the bio. And I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace out.
Ha 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 ha!